So let's say that we have a 3 by 3 linear system. And just to take an example, doesn't really matter what I give you, but let's say I give you x plus z equals 1, x plus y equals 2, x plus 2y plus 3z equals 3. Well, what does this mean? What does it mean to solve this? It means we want to find x, y, z, which satisfy all these conditions. So let's just look at the first equation first. Well, the first equation says our point should be on the plane which has this equation. Then the second equation says, oh, our point should also be on this plane. Okay? So in fact, if you just look at the first two equations, that means you have two planes, and the solutions, so these two equations determine for you two planes, and two planes intersect in a line. Okay? Now, well, what happens with the third equation? That's actually going to be a third plane. So if we want to solve the first two equations, we have to be on this line. And if we want to solve the third one, we also need to be on another plane. And in general, three planes intersect in a point, because this line of intersection So, okay. So three planes intersect in a point, and one way to think about it is that the line where the first 2 points, sorry, the line where the first two planes intersect meets the third plane in a point, and that point is the solution to the linear system. Okay? So the line, let's say, formed by the, so this is mathematical notation for the intersection between the first two planes, intersects the third plane in a point, which is going to be the solution. Okay? So the solution, actually, how do we find it? Well, one way is to draw pictures and try to figure out where the solution is, but that's not how we do it in practice if we are given the equations. The solution is given, sorry, so let me use matrix notation. Remember, we saw on Tuesday that the solution to AX equals B is given by X equals A inverse B. Okay, and we get from here to here by multiplying on the left by A inverse. A inverse AX simplifies to X equals A inverse B. And once again, it's A inverse B and not BA inverse. If you try to set up the multiplication, BA inverse doesn't work. The sizes are not compatible. You can't multiply the other way around.